Now that I'm waiting for breakthroughs, I have a different perspective because I've seen God show up in ways in my life that has been beyond what I imagined. When I'm going through hard times or waiting for God to show up in different areas of my life, the perspective I have now is it's just a season. It doesn't last forever. You have to remind yourself that. And you have to remind yourself whatever you're seeing externally, it's not something that's going to be there forever. It's usually something that's there temporary. And so that's what keeps me going, is that I remind myself, like, no, this is just a season. It's okay if you get doubts and you start to worry because you're human. Because there's going to be something in the back of your mind that's like, is God going to really show up? And that's okay because you're human. What matters is how you deal with those type of thoughts. Do you just let it stay there and you have the doubts and you're worrying yourself, or do you fight back when you get those thoughts and then you remind yourself, well, no, 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 we're going to keep on going. God says that he's going to show up with that breakthrough, whatever the promise that God has given you. How are you dealing with those thoughts? What I recognize is I'm not a bad Christian if I get doubts and I start to worry. Like, it doesn't make me a bad Christian, it just makes me human. And what matters is that you keep on going and you keep on pushing through. Every time you get down, you're pushing yourself back up to keep on going. I once had a friend tell me, when I used to go through a lot of depression, and she used to tell me, you know what, Nakia, what matters is that you keep on getting up. And I never understood when she used to say it. I used to laugh and say, everyone gets back up when they get into depression. And then she was like, no, they don't. And I remember that stuck with me for many years. And I only started to understand it maybe like last year or this year. And I thought about it and I was like, that's what she was talking about. A lot of people don't get back up. You're a step ahead of someone if you can learn to keep on getting back up every time you get knocked down. Because most people don't get back up. They stay down and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna live mediocre and I'm not gonna keep on trying. You will win. You're way ahead of someone if you decide to continue fighting your thoughts. You continue to tell yourself, this is temporary. This is not like forever. And you continue lifting yourself back up. You're tens of thousands of steps ahead. And that's what faith is. You're getting back up. You're continuing to push yourself and you're continuing to refocus yourself, reposition yourself every time it gets off course.